Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Welcome to the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'll make it pop.
With your host, Parker. Featuring the sultry sounds of Fred and also Alan on the board.
Let's go already!
And now, let's start the damn show.
Welcome, one and all, to the 40-something edition. I forget every time. I even counted today, and I forgot.
It's 40.
I think it's the 42nd.
I think
it's 40 seconds. 40 seconds.
40 seconds.
It's 40 seconds.
It's the
40
Obama
seconds.
episode.
Welcome, one and all. Let's take that from the top. Welcome, one and all, to the 42nd edition, the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast.
Black
I'm your
Lincoln
host,
Collective Podcast.
Parker. Hey, I didn't know you could
Parker
do that. We got to add
There
Obama
you
to the
go.
list.
I'm here, and I'll let you know.
Put on
I love
whiteboard.
this. Tweet them.
There you go.
blc.tweet.com.
We're also
Tweet
joined
him.
by former President Fred Obama. Fred, what's
I wish I
poppin'?
was an Obama.
What's popping tonight, my friend?
Oh, nothing. It's feeling good, man. I'm sitting in the garage with the door up. I got my ring light on.
Enjoying the
Feeling
weather.
good tonight. Enjoying the weather, man. Love spring.
Great. Alan's also on the board. Alan, how are you tonight, my friend? This
I'm
morning.
good.
Any time
I'm
of day.
good.
It could be any time of day. I thought about
I'm
that the other day
enjoying
because
the
I was like
spring.
listening to the podcast when we were editing it. And I was like, I always say good night. And then you could listen to it at any 24 hours a day
Hey,
at blc.world. You could listen to the podcast. So
not really, because when you listen to
welcome.
us, it's
I just say
always
welcome.
dark.
It's nighttime, baby, because the nighttime is the sexy time. And
Sexy
we're sexy.
time.
Nominate us for sexiest podcast of the week. Podcast, sexypodcast.com. I wonder if there is a sexypodcast.com. I wonder if we can join that network. So yeah, so it is summertime. Summertime's on the way.
It's on the way.
It's on the way.
Calm down, man.
I'm too excited about summer and fireflies. Fireflies are great. No.
You ready for the heat? Let's enjoy the cool weather for a little
No,
bit,
I know.
man.
It's cool. I'm enjoying this,
Jeez,
actually.
man,
but,
I
you know.
can't take it, man. Don't rest summer. Ugh.
I know.
It'll be here soon enough,
But-
man.
You know what comes with summer, Fred?
What's that?
I have no idea. I have no idea what comes with summer.
The heat.
No.
We just talked
The heat.
about it.
Yeah, the heat. It's other stuff too. I don't know.
I
Baseball.
saw Somebody with a pool, man.
Baseball's already started.
Yeah, that was opening
yeah.
week, right?
You know what? You know what threw me off about baseball this week
What's that?
is like, and I'm by no means like the ultra follower of baseball,
Oh,
but
we know you're a baseball.
you know, because I'm white.
That's right. You're right. You're all
You know, out there with like keep my score chart.
Yeah, you got the
Right there.
scorecard. Like,
Yeah, like
Did you know that
E3, gotcha,
Aaron had-
motherfuckers.
Hank Aaron had 2.54 bunts in 1962?
It's called sabermetrics, fellas.
yeah, no.
Learn it. I destroy my fantasy baseball league. I play
I
fantasy
did watch
baseball.
I did watch a documentary on like how fantasy got started. Fantasy
Yeah.
baseball. It started with fantasy baseball.
Yeah.
And like the dudes that created fantasy baseball got nothing.
Yeah.
They got nothing. It's like a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Oh, yeah.
And they
Well,
got
that's how it goes.
nothing out of it.
Yeah, but that's,
It's
you know,
terrible.
man, that's how it goes sometimes. You just can't.
Yep.
You got a
Can't
good
help
idea, but you can't.
Can't help
you won't
getting
necessarily.
screwed. Yeah.
And you're also one of those people, like the dude who like figured out insulin, like, you know, gave the patent to the world or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was just like, you know what? Like, I can make $1 bazillion off of this, but it's
Right.
better that it be a thing. And
But
you know what I'm saying?
he
Like,
gave that away for the better good. These
Right.
guys genuinely made up. That's like making Monopoly
right.
and not getting paid for it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, that's terrible. You know what I mean?
It's terrible. Yeah,
Like,
you're right.
one of the world's most best-selling game, and you got
It's crazy. But yeah, no, so what we're talking about was baseball. Or yeah, and so they were talking about the Cleveland, what is it, Guardians?
Did they change
Guard-
the name?
Yeah, they aren't the Indians anymore. They're the Guardians.
Really?
Yeah, they
Yeah, and I remember them talking about it. I just never thought that was actually going to happen.
Yeah, no, they did that. They did that sneaky. That was
It is
sneaky.
sneaking.
Yeah, I didn't hear
But-
anything about that.
Yeah, I saw they were talking about it. They were like, "Oh, the Guardians lost 4-3," and I'm like, "What
Who?
the hell does that even mean?" Like,
Is that a new
Guardians,
Canadian?
what?
Is a new Canadian team?
Yeah, and I was it just threw me off, man. It threw me for a loop. That's baseball for you, though.
Saskatchewan Guardians.
Might as well be. That's all I know. It's weird though because it's like their logo is a baseball with like G's for ears. It's like flying through the air, dude. I'm telling you, that's what it is.
G for ear.
It's got two G's, like it's like the G over here, the G over here. Do you see it from like an angle? You can
Like
see them both.
The flake flash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
flash on the
Looks like
light
that,
bulb.
dude. It really does look like that. I'm not actually kidding you. You should look it up sometime. Not right now.
The Guardian. Have you seen what is that? Oh man, I forget. I don't know. The dude is the Guardian. Yeah. But that's funny. The Guardian. I don't know. It's that graphic novel that they did on Netflix with the guy from Justified.
Yep, don't know.
Yeah.
Frank
No,
I don't know.
Whatever.
Wilford Brimley.
I don't know. I can't remember. Wilford Brimley.
I've been just Sam Elliott.
No,
Justified.
Justified.
I just hear it. That's how I hear it. It's just
Raylan from Anyway, but
so if you're riveted by this conversation, please rate us on Apple Podcast and Spotify. I didn't know that was a feature until today.
Really,
Yeah,
I've been rated us.
Did you? Good job. Well, I prefer that.
I gave us a half a star.
I'm glad that you rated us, but I would like the listeners at home to also rate us, even if it's one star.
Biased. Yeah,
because you know what they say, even bad press is still press.
it's good for us. Yeah,
I don't think that's bad news. Is still news, and that's better than a slow day.
There you go.
So speaking of bad news, actually, unfortunately,
Right.
I have to touch on. We lost another good one, another hilarious guy and comedian, Gilbert Godfrey. 67, I think is when he passed.
Yeah,
Sad,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
That's Bob Saget, Norm Macdonald, and Gilbert Godfrey.
Yeah,
Like in a short period of time, and those guys hung
Right.
together all the time.
like
you know?
yeah. I saw. I just saw like some dude. He bought a cameo from Gilbert.
Sure.
And he was like, hey, tell me some stories about Norm and Bob. And
Yeah.
he was like, well, if I didn't know that's what happened, I took notes. He's like, but I remember we went to eat and Norm Macdonald would always pay. I would never pay for it.
Oh, yeah, I heard that,
But he was talking about him. They had all went out to eat. It was him, Bob, and Norm.
And
Jeffrey Ross. Yeah, Jeffrey Ross. You know what I mean? And he's like, it was the funniest thing ever. And at the end of it, they showed the picture of that night. And I was like, damn, I'd be scared as hell about Jeffrey Ross.
yeah, no kidding. Like, that's not a good sign for you, bud.
Yeah, dude. He's like,
I feel like Jeffrey Ross probably lived harder than all those other guys combined,
yeah,
already.
no doubt. Uh-huh.
But he might live to 88. You never know. You know?
Yeah, never know.
Could be
That's how
tonight.
it goes. But yeah, that was sad though.
So what is do you have any memories of, like, we talked about like Norm Macdonald and somehow hilarious he was. And I think we touched on Bob Saget briefly and just, sucks for maybe not. I don't know. But sucks that Bob Saget died. He was a funny dude.
Yeah.
Beyond Full House.
Right.
And Gilbert Godfrey, I've tried to, I think, talk you guys into letting me play this joke on the air before. I'm not going to play it today.
Is it the Aristocrats?
The Aristocrats will always be what I think of for Gilbert Godfrey for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And so, like, I can't play it. But look it up. Look up Gilbert Godfrey, the Aristocrats.
Yeah.
And put your headphones on because you don't want anyone else to hear what you're about to hear.
It's pretty... Yeah,
it's intense.
It's raw. Yeah, I mean, it's
is.
Gilbert. It's Gilbert at his finest.
But dude, I don't know that. Unlike Gilbert Godfrey and even Bob Saget and Norm Macdonald, like I don't know that comedians can get away with that kind of stuff today.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean. Like as much
he said the N-word like on.
Did he?
Like on a It was either Sway in the Morning or like Power 106 in New York. It was like a really
Gilbert Godfrey.
Yeah, it was like a really huge like black radio station, and like he was like, if it's in the song, can I say it? If it's in the song, and he's like, just play the song, and he was like rapping along with it, and he was like just dropping N-bombs.
But people can Gilbert Godfrey get away with it, man.
Yeah, he can get away with it.
He never got blamed for that. Well, he was like the parrot in Aladdin.
Yeah,
Far is that the parrot's name? I don't know.
Like,
well, he was the Aflac duck.
Yeah,
was he really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That was like my favorite. Like I always remember that he was the Aflac duck, because every time when I first heard that duck, Aflac, I was like, that's Gilbert Godfrey, man.
Yep.
And
Yeah, he definitely had a one of a kind voice.
He lost that position by one of my favorite memories. There was right after 9/11 happened.
Mm-hmm.
Hugh Hefner had a roast at the Friars Club in New York, and this was like 2 weeks after 9/11, and like everybody's still walking on eggshells about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like they said, the night was going great. There's a ton of comedians making everybody laugh, but they were still the elephant in the room. So Gilbert gets up there, it's his turn, and he says, "I want to be called by my new Muslim name. Hasn't been laid."
Terrible.
Terrible.
Terrible Gilbert Godfrey.
He proceeded to tell some more like dirty ass jokes, and then he's like, "I gotta get out of here. I can't catch a direct flight back to LA." He's like, because they said they have to make a stop at the Empire State Building. 2 weeks after 9/11.
Jeez Louise, man.
In front of everybody, 2 weeks. So, and then he lost his Aflac job. Like,
oh yeah. Well, that makes sense. But
yeah,
but he wasn't afraid to be himself.
Canceled then.
Yeah, he was like, he's the
started
first one to
get
get
canceled. He did get canceled.
Yeah. They was like, nope.
Well, I mean, you gotta.
But I mean, that dude, he ain't hurting. You know what I mean? That ain't hurting.
Well,
you know what I mean?
He's not hurting now because he's dead.
Right. Well,
And that's very insensitive.
he had two school-age children.
Did he really? Wow.
Yeah.
That sucks, man. Wow. I hate that for them. Well, R.I.P. Gilbert Godfrey. Rest in peace, buddy. We love you. And, condolences to your family.
Alan, you got one?
Alan said the same one. Aristocrat.
Aristocrat. The same one.
Yeah. Still hilarious. After all these. So let me play it right now. No, I'm just kidding. I can't do it. I want to do it. 7 minutes long, people. 7 minutes of heaven.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So, Fred, you'd say something.
Something.
No, say something better than that.
It's Easter Sunday. Easter coming up Sunday.
Easter was yesterday, Fred.
Easter was yesterday.
Easter was 2 days ago. And if you're listening, Easter could be any time. Because you could be listening to this next Easter or last Easter. Not last Easter. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Future Easters 32.
Yeah. Well, so Fred, what do you guys do for Easter? Do you guys believe in Easter?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we celebrate.
Does Easter Bunny come?
Yeah, we do all that stuff.
Leaves everything, leaves presents.
I come. I'm Easter Bunny, Santa Claus.
Sure. Well,
I mean,
yeah, I know, but you might miss.
Where are we going with this?
Yeah,
I don't know. I have no idea I have no idea where we're going with this. Well, let me tell you something. Actually, speaking of Easter, right. This is the worst segue probably ever, but it's gonna work, I think. Okay, Fred, I don't know how you feel about this.
Right.
You have a daughter, and this is this is weird, but how do you feel about like creepy dolls?
No, I don't.
Like, do y'all have, does your kid or your wife have any creepy dolls? I hate to turn this into a horror podcast.
That is one. That we do have like one creepy ass doll. I don't like.
Well, so my mom, my great aunt passed away, and I think we mentioned on the show, RB.
All right.
But so my mom brought this doll, and I'll share. It'll probably end up being the thumbnail for the show. Brought this creepy ass doll home in this. So that's a car seat, Fred.
They put it in a car seat?
Put it in the car. Here, let me see if I can get it. No. See what I'm saying? Yeah, ridiculous. Creepy ass doll. And then sent me this picture, which also creeped me out. I don't like it. I don't like a doll sitting in a chair. I don't like it, Fred. I've seen too many movies about creepy ass dolls.
Annabelle, I hadn't seen that Annabelle movie, but
You haven't seen the Annabelle? Oh man, that's an old one. Spoiler alert: the doll's creepy.
Yeah.
No, dude, it's just it's one of those, like statues. I don't necessarily like I don't mind a statue if it's up on something,
right.
But like if it's like outside my work, there's a bench and there's like a statue of like Albert Einstein sitting on the bench. Seriously, I know it sounds ridiculous, but so there's like a statue of Albert Einstein, like, hey, I'm sitting on this bench, like part like Albert Einstein, like because he's like laid back, like you would never do that, but like, it creeps me out because like you walk by it and I'm like, you could just like just a little bit, just a little bit.
You ain't got no love for human statues.
No, I don't mind a human statue because I know they're gonna move eventually.
Yeah.
And the problem is that at any moment I feel like that statue could just be like I said, doesn't have to be much, just a little bit, and I'll be like, oh motherfucker. Like I would never. It would be like a dare. You would have to like dare me to go and sit by the statue and take a picture, just in case.
Let's go get you.
You never know, man. Albert Einstein might have something out for me. I don't know about that
statue, man.
If I was Gilbert Godfrey, I'd have said the N-word. I'm like, I don't know about that N-word, but I'm not Gilbert Godfrey, friend. I'm not going to get canceled today. Not today. Maybe next week. But yeah, no. So I don't know. I'm thinking she's going to try and bring this thing over to my house, and I have to figure out a way to gently say, keep that shit away from me and my family. I don't want to die at the hands of that dog.
If she do bring it to the house, just give it to the dog.
I can't give it to the dog because it's like, because if she brings it, Penny's going to be like, oh, you dog. And her name is whatever. And then I'm going to tell you a story about all the things she says to me. And I'm going to be like, I've seen this movie 15 times. And it is Annabelle and it's Sharknado 3. All wrapped up.
I don't think if those living dolls was real, I don't think they'd be able to survive the children nowadays. The children nowadays would fuck them dolls up. Like,
my ass out of here. Put me in the dump.
Look,
Because they're like, we drew on her face and gave her tattoos everywhere.
Look at that dog. Be like, come on.
Yeah. Come on. You want to fight? You throw shit? I throw shit too. Let's see.
I throw shit too.
He picks up his fucking Nerf gun.
I've been waiting to play with knives. What are you talking about?
Like finally, my dreams are coming true.
I have a reason.
Right.
I will make you proud, father.
And you're like, don't do that shit, dude. Come on. Like, stop it.
I was just playing. The whole like, I'm playing, man.
Classic, man.
Yeah, nah, you ain't playing. Yeah,
no, you're not playing. Speaking of playing, Fred.
Yeah, well, who's playing?
Tonight's show is brought to you by Landon James, Elvis tribute artist. Landon James, ETA.com or Facebook.com/Landon James. ETA. He was on, we recorded something with him about almost like a 2-hour special. It was Aloha from Lamont. Aloha from Lamont, the special. Hey, man, check it out. Listen to Aloha from Lamont. But so check out Landon James. He's going to be coming to a town near you if you live in Illinois or Ohio or Indiana.
The greater Illinois, Chicago.
In the Chicago area, like the Northwest Chicago area.
Right.
But hey, I didn't realize how big Chicago's a very big place. That's crazy. I never realized that. Isn't that weird?
Man, I don't think you can determine sizes because this is the second time he's like,
no,
the ocean's like really deep. And like,
the ocean is really deep though, Brett.
Chicago is huge.
Chicago is huge though, Brett.
It is.
I mean, it's just like, I don't know. Like, it's, I don't think of it as like, I think of Chicago as just like, that's where the Bears are. They have pizza.
Like 8 Greenvilles in Chicago, man.
Yeah.
The suburbs is like
right
from here to Columbia.
Right. That's crazy.
Suburbs.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like looking at that map, and then I'm like, he's in all these different towns. And then it's like, oh my God, they're all just like right around here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, wow.
Yeah. Like in a 30-mile radius, 40 mile radius.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So I guess they're just little suburbs, like you said. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah,
everybody just says, everybody from there's like, I'm from Chicago.
Fucking huge. Yeah, he's like, Chicago.
Like, I've heard of that.
2nd and 3rd Street. Which one?
Exactly.
Sorry, 3 streets in Chicago. Yeah.
He didn't say any of that. But anyway, so yeah, check out Landon James. I think we're gonna probably put this interview out sometime this week, after the show. Or the interview out. And we'll not because we're gonna have, and then we'll do that. And then scheduling note. Beep. No, we don't know what the fuck is happening.
Yeah, gotta tell the affiliates.
Right. Tell the people. Spread the word. But no, so we are gonna bring it out. We'll send it to you some way. He sings some songs.
Yeah.
Shows off his chest. It's weird. Fred talks about teddies at one point, I think.
Teddy?
Talks about
Kanye made
an octopus. Kanye West appeared.
Made appearance. Yeah.
Check it out. It's not going to be an official episode. It's a Aloha from the Mont special. Collective.
Bonus. You gotta. If you tweet us, we'll send you the link.
We'll tweet the link as well. We'll tweet out the link because our Twitter has been tweeting lately. We've done that. So drop us a rate us on Apple Podcast or Spotify, and we'll say thank you for that. No. So I think we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back with some more of the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast, episode number 42.
42.
Boop, boop, boop. Jackie Robinson.
Welcome back to the third eight of the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast, episode number 42. Fred, Fred, I am not. I told you before. I gave up my life as an influencer to do this podcast.
Did you?
And because of that, I'm out of the loop, and that's why I'm thankful for Fred's Entertainment News.
Yeah, welcome to Fred's Entertainment News.
Can't wait to hear
we're going to be talking about the Grammys and the CMT Awards.
Oh, why the CMT Awards?
CMT Awards, Country Music Television.
I didn't. Is that still? Has country music television gone like music television and just become about like shows?
Yeah, that's all. They don't show any videos anymore.
No, really, I don't know. I've never watched.
Yeah, they don't. I mean, you can get them on YouTube and shit. So like, I'd rather produce
YouTube. You should check out the Black Lincoln Collective's YouTube channel at blacklincolncollective's.com. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube and search for the Black Lincoln Collective. Find us. We're almost up to 13 subscribers. Yeah. Throw in the subscription, baby. We stream every episode the moment it airs. We do.
As soon as we say it, it's on the internet.
Right. And you can look at our sexy faces and hear our inside jokes where they're totally visual jokes that the podcast audience can't understand. I apologize to you guys for that from last week. But so anyway, so the CMTs.
Yes. And the 64th
Which one is bigger?
Grammys,
right?
The Grammys are bigger.
Mac Daddy.
They are the big one for the music industry. Is the coveted award for the music industry.
All right. So Oscars of the music.
Right. Oscars of the music.
And the CMTs is the what? The SAG award?
It's country music. It's
just the biggest deal. Right? Is country music included in the Oscars? In the Grammys and the Grammys?
Yes, it is.
So, okay.
Yeah, but country music, just like, how BET broke off and had their own. Sure. Yeah, I mean, everybody's got an award show. Like Soul Train is a canceled show from the 70s, and like they got an award show. You know what I mean? It's like everybody's got an award show.
The CMT is like
Soul Train Awards, man.
Soul Train. Had the train go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're coming back. So the 70s are coming back. So
they are coming back. It's crazy to think that. It sucks.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, but that means where you're like when the 80s came back, you're like, all right, well, I was live in the 80s. So like I remember that shit.
Right.
And now they're like the 70s are coming back, and I'm like, oh shit. Like now I wasn't even alive. Now I'm like out of the trend. I'm
I
done.
don't know, man. Like the 70s were cool though, man.
Yeah, the 70s were cool. I like the retro vibe.
It's only like fashion and shit. I mean, and
sure, the fashion will never take place.
The inflation of the 70s.
That's true. That came back. So okay, so who won? What are the Grammys' biggest categories, Fred?
So it's album of the year, like record of the year.
I wish we could have Kanye West join us for this.
New artist is a big one. And then like they've added
Chandra Rhimes.
Like Chandra Rhimes.
Is that a new artist of the year? Did I win?
No.
Oh, did I get a ding for that? Thank you, management. Nope, I got a ding. Can't do anything about that. Oh.
So they had album of the year, but they really don't sell albums. So
it's all about download. It's like all about downloads now.
Sure.
You know what I mean, it
should be streamed.
That's what it is. Yeah, streams and downloads. That's how they get their big numbers.
Right. And video watches on the YouTube.
Right.
YouTube. Go to youtube.com and search Blackling Elect Podcast and give us some of those coveted video watches. We will monetize that shit in a second.
We want the likes. They took away the dislike button.
I know. That's good for us. So if you dislike us, go and rate us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify.
Really? They took the dislike button away?
Yeah, they did. You didn't know that? That was like a big controversy.
Why would they do that?
Yeah, because there was a video out there, and I don't know which one it was, but it had like the same number of likes and dislikes, but each of them was like 200,000 a piece or something like that.
It was the video of the neutral planet from Futurama.
Right there it is.
Guy talking about how their planet had and it always maintained an even number of likes and dislikes. It was completely neutral.
Yeah,
and it was up to like a million, or it was more.
Yeah, it was big.
Getting built up, and it was amazing.
Yeah,
it was just one of those like internet phenomenons. So you're like, that's awesome, and then they're like, yeah, fuck it, we don't want it anymore.
Yeah,
we don't want Chandra Rhimes to feel bad about her song.
We don't want neutrality.
Well, they just don't want Chandra Rhimes to feel bad about her song, and the record label to be mad.
Chandra Rhimes?
I don't know who is that.
Buster's brother.
Yeah. Leanne's cousin.
Leanne's cousin. Okay, apparently Chandra Rhimes is an American television producer, screenwriter, and creator. She is an African American lady.
You about to get fucked up.
I'm not, dude. I don't even know who that is. She was on Grey's Anatomy.
All right.
I'll put the disclaimer in again.
But what about Buster Rhymes?
Yeah, she worked on the Princess Diaries. I thought she was who's Leanne Rhymes. That's who it is.
Leanne Rhymes.
That's who I was. She's a country music singer.
She was at the CMTs. Like,
oh, would she win anything?
She looks the same, just like older.
Well, that's all the same, just older, Fred. That's kind of how it works.
They all look the same.
Tonight's show is brought to you by the natural aging process. Ready to die? Just wait. Just wait. You'll die eventually.
One of the big winners from the Grammys, 64 annual Grammys, was Silk Sonic.
I don't know who that is.
So it's Bruno Mars
and
what's the guy's name? Anderson .Paak.
I don't know who that is.
Did you see Trolls 2?
Yeah, yes.
Of course I did,
Troll.
Fred. The Funk Troll. I know, that's why I asked you.
Of course I did, Fred. Who do you think I am? Of course I saw Trolls 2.
He was the Funk Troll's brother.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the dad was George Clinton and the mom was Mary J. Blige.
Okay. So they created an album together.
Right. And they called the group Silk Sonic. And they've got the song, I'ma leave the door open.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know that song. I'm aware of that song.
Yeah, of course you do.
Because of Fortnite.
Yeah, because of something. I mean,
Fortnite, yeah.
You got ears, right? You know this song.
Evil song.
You ever heard it? You heard it? That's what they do. They pump this shit in your.
They do. Makes you want to get vaccinated.
New artist of the year was Olivia Rodrigo. She had the driver's license song.
What's that one? I got my driver's license, drive all over
something
town.
Like that. Yeah,
driver's license, you can't keep me down no more. Oh no! Oh no! Driving. Yeah. Explosion.
Explosion.
That's our new song of the week. I hope that song I just like won a Grammy. It'd be great if it did, and it wouldn't surprise me.
Best improvised podcast song. Grammy goes
best third rate podcast song of the week. I'll take it. I'll take any praise. So, if you like that song, tweet the show. Hashtag rate the show.
Rate the show.
Tweet the show. Hashtag rate the show. Like the podcast.
Don't rate the show. Rate the show.
No, rate the show. You do what you got to do. We put it out there for you. It's yours to do with as you please.
Oh my God.
America and the rest of the world. Had some listeners in South America this week, Fred. Isn't that cool?
Did we? Oh.
Yeah, we did. You didn't have to say you. It was all of us. We worked together on this, Fred.
We did.
We're a family.
Me? I said
me, you, and Paul.
Nah,
and the dog. And Yeller. Old Yeller. Dude, that shit messed me up when I was a kid.
What, old Yeller?
That kid having to shoot his dog. Old Yeller, man.
I shot that dog.
I know you would, Fred. You're a cold-hearted son of a bitch.
I've never seen that movie.
Alan's about to admit to a crime where he shot a dog in the face.
No. I never shot a dog.
I know. I'm kidding.
Oh my God.
I've shot a man, but I've never shot a dog.
Here we go.
You ever see that movie Fresh?
No.
Oh.
Does he shoot a dog in the face?
He shoots him in the throat.
Oh no! What is that movie? That movie sounds sad.
It is. It's very sad. It's got Samuel L. Jackson in it.
It's brand new. It just came out.
No, it's old.
Fresh 2022.
So fresh is a clean.
Nah, it's from the 90s.
Oh,
but
right.
Like he found his dog, and the dog was his best friend, but his dad wouldn't let him keep it.
Oh.
So like. He hung the dog up. Yeah, he hung the dog up by the leash, and like it was sitting there struggling and shit. He fired off into it, man. I was like, damn. But no, it is a really, really good movie.
What?
Yeah, dude. What a great way to bring that one to the table.
I mean, spoiler alert. I'm sorry.
Murder. It's a great way to die.
4 stars.
That's not murder. That's not murder.
That's not murder. Shooting a dog after you hang it up.
It's not murder. It's a dog.
That's sad.
It's animal abuse at the most.
I can't. That's dog murder. Man. That's a real thing. Hashtag dog murder.
No, you heard a dog, man. I'm coming after you.
Yeah, dude, that's not cool.
Let's put it that way.
Dogs are nice. So,
just not a fan of dogs. Just saying.
Well, that's fine. You got 4 of them.
I wouldn't kill a dog. Just.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't. I wouldn't. But yeah, if you were put in an Old Yeller situation, you feel like you would. I would do what I had to do for the dog's sake, but I would not be happy about it. And I would not make a movie about it because that would make me feel like a jerk. So whoever wrote Old Yeller is a jerk. It'll be in the show.
It's a real life like kind of thing. It happened. You know what I mean? Sure. And for like its day and age, that could have like really happened to a kid, you know.
I know it could have.
Like,
yeah,
Old Yeller.
So did
Robert Stevenson
Fresh win a Grammy?
I believe. I don't know. It might have been nominated, and for an Oscar though. Like,
no, we're talking about Grammys here.
It was but I'm Fresh is a movie. Like,
it doesn't matter. Did Fresh win a Grammy or not, Fred?
No,
answer the question.
I don't think it was.
So there you go. See, Alan got his answer. So,
but it's still a good movie.
Well, check it out. Well, maybe Alan can review that next.
Hey,
no, I'm not gonna.
No, I don't feel like I should either.
Good. It's got Samuel Jackson in it.
Sure.
It's got Samuel Jackson in it.
But you lost me with that part because the whole movie now I'm going to be sitting there like, when's this dog about to get killed?
I know.
I love my dog, and I'm going to be like,
you're gonna see a dog, and you're gonna get into it, and then,
fall in love with that dog, just like that other movie with Owen Wilson.
The whole point.
What was that movie? Marley and Me.
That's the whole point.
The whole point is not the point of a movie should not be to make you cry.
It is. Yes, that's why it is. It's to bring out the emotion in you.
It's the point of a marriage. Not the point of a movie. I have to say that very quietly.
You know, and if it's a fake movie, and Parker will tell you, fake movie, it could be the saddest movie in the world. I won't cry. If it's real life, if something happened for real, man, I'll be bawling. Yeah.
It's true, man. It's true.
Yeah, if it's a fake movie, I'm like, that's fake, man.
All right, so
you can make it as sad as you want.
So who was it that won? Bruno Mars won the thing. Best album.
Yeah, he won Song of the Year, Album of the Year. No, he didn't win Album of the Year.
Who won Newcomer of the Year?
Michelle Rodriguez. That's
okay.
Olivia Rodrigo, the driver's license. Yeah, driver's license song.
Okay.
Yeah. That was but like I said, Silk Sonic won like 4 Grammys that night, and then and Olivia Rodrigo, she won like 3, so I think she came away the big winner.
Well, she's probably the only one with new music besides Bieber.
Yeah,
right.
That dude, and Bieber was nominated. He didn't win. I believe Lil Nas X won. He won one for something.
Sure.
I can't remember what it was, but
what about Fleetwood Mac? Did they win?
The most in-depth, precise Grammy report you're gonna hear on the Black League Collective
on the
podcast.
Black League Collective podcast. That's what I'm gonna give you.
Fred's Grammy attack. So who won the CMT? Who won the
Black
one?
people? Black people won the CMT.
No.
Yeah, they did.
Who won the BET award?
Darius Rucker win anything?
No, Darius wasn't there. Surprisingly, Darius wasn't there. But like, country's been on this big black push. You know what I mean? Like,
sure, because they want to be like not racist.
Right, exactly. They want to
put
off this image. I don't know if I don't think they're sincere about it, but I mean,
right.
But like they had Black Pumas. I don't know if you know that group, but they said that song, All My Favorite Colors, All My Favorite Colors.
Yeah,
and him and them and the black girl from country. I don't know her name either. But they performed together, but they didn't do her song. It's the CMTs, but they didn't do her song. They did the Black Puma song.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and then
weird.
Was Bryan Adams performed with some other big Bryan Adams.
Weird.
Yeah, like really.
Oh, they've kind of taken over. Country and rock have kind of mixed together.
Country and pop.
Well, like pop rock, yeah. It's become kind of the same. And then if they're a little white guy rapping.
Right, yeah. Like Nelly was there. They've got another like black dude who's like, he had some like blinged out chaps on and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm pretty sure I saw Moby the other night at dinner.
Moby?
Nas? Was it Nas?
Nah, what Nas? Nas did perform at the Grammys though. Nas did perform at the Grammys and killed it. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Nas did it.
Yeah, but yeah, it was funny.
Is Lil Nas X related to Nas in any way whatsoever?
No, I do not believe so. No, I don't know. He's
like son of Nas.
Dude, these rappers nowadays, I don't know. They got the crazy.
Everybody puts weird names. They're like all like Xbox screen names or something.
Right.
Like seriously, dude. It's like like who was that guy? 699.
Yeah, 699.
The name 69. Yeah, 6999. Yeah.
There's the baby. There's little baby. There's so many babies. There's so many babies. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's a little baby. I mean, the world is full of babies, Fred. If you think about it, statistically,
it's raining babies.
1% of people are babies, at least.
Yeah.
100% of people were always
babies, so we all share that in common.
Yeah.
See, Fred?
We're
all babies once, and that's why we rap together.
That's it. That's why we
baby in Dave Chappelle's sketch.
I also think there's a lot more.
Baby.
I also think that there's a lot more rappers now than there used to be.
I'm out here selling weed. Oh shit!
What you want? So yes,
yeah,
dude. Another thing I have to say about, and not to get him in trouble, but again, Landon James, you got to check out the thing about Landon. I don't want to give it away, but he's gonna be playing in an interesting place soon. Listen to the interview, man. That was pretty funny when he talked about it. I'm not gonna, like I said, I don't want to give it away because we got to give the people something to chew on.
Yeah.
So, but Fred, speaking of chewing on something,
chew it on it.
Tonight's show is brought to you by Pudding on the Ritz. It's a pudding store, Fred, with such flavors as horse flesh, pickled mango, corn on the cob, foie gras, pear and blue cheese, ghost pepper pudding, bourbon and cornflake, fig and fresh brown turkey, and lobster. Fred, putting on the Ritz. It's fancy ass pudding.
Pudding on the Ritz.
Putting on the Ritz.com.
Is that like a froyo or something? It's like
It's pudding, Fred. It's pudding on the Ritz.
But do they have it in like the
No, a classic butler serves it to you. I see it. You like walk around, and all the butlers are holding up the gold, like the silver trays.
Yeah.
Like, oh, would you get to sample it, sir? And you're like, get a little bit of this foie gras fucking pudding.
Caviar.
Like, I'll take one scoop. Oh, definitely, sir. Of course. For the gentleman.
Very good.
So no, I don't know. The pudding on the Ritz is a brainchild of mine, Fred. For a pudding on the Ritz franchise near you.
If you don't know where to go, where fashion fits.
Pudding on the Ritz. Exactly. And then it's like you put a splat noise in there. It totally works, dude. I'm telling you, it's the fanciest pudding. We're bringing pudding back. No, because like we were so a buddy of mine asked me, he's starting a company. He's like, he's got a company and he's starting another one. And he was asking me about like a name, and so me and Jada were coming up with names for it's like a lawn care company. Yeah. And she was like, we were just spitballing, and she came up with, she was trying to like, we were doing like word plays, like, Lawn and Order, like special mowers unit, stuff like that, like stupid stuff.
Kiss my grass.
Well, and at one point, exactly, like, whatever. And then, like, at one point, she was just like, yard. Like, she was trying to think of something to think of. And then I was like, first, it was quiet for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Did you just come up with, like, the fucking most pretentious landscaping company in the history of the world? Just yard. And we like agreed it would be like that typewriter font, and like it would be just like a black truck with like this big of letters. It just says YARD on the door and like all lowercase. And they would come out with like those old timey reels and like do your yard. You know what I'm talking about? Like the spinning wheel mowers.
Generic landscape.
Yeah.
His yard.
No, I feel like it would be like the most
white
like,
trucks.
You go like the other day I went to a restaurant and it was called Burgar. And it was like a burger place, and it was mediocre, but it was like Berg R-A-R. And I was like, that's what people do now. They just take like an element of something and they like make it into their name because they think it's cool.
Right.
It's like having a postage, like FedEx renaming themselves like Stamp. You know what I mean? Like just like, oh,
mail.
Yeah, just better. Like Vlope. Like they just cut up like envelope. They split envelope in half, or like envelope. It's like, oh, it's so pretentious. But yeah, so we came up with like, if you need a company name and you want to be the most pretentious lawn care service in the world, Yard.
Thank
Say
you for calling Yard. Can I help you?
Thank you, sir.
Yard boy.
That's right, exactly. Oh, Yard. Exactly. It's too classy. We're only open on Christmas Day.
Come trim my hedges, Yard boy.
Only available on Christmas Day. It's like gotta be Christmas Day. That's how we roll. It's yard style. Yard. So we're gonna take another quick break. We'll be right back in 2 seconds with something wacky. Get ready for it. We'll be right back.
The Black Lincoln Collective podcast will return after a word from our sponsors.
Welcome to BLC's 51st annual Celebrity Master Debate. Tonight's topic is roundabouts versus four-way stops. Team Roundabout, please introduce yourself.
Now, I got to introduce myself. Everybody know who I am. This is Eddie Murphy. You know me.
Are you a master debater?
You ain't seen no debating like I'm about to give. I'm about to pull this one off. I'm about to pull it out, and I'm going to pull it off.
Are you going to yank it?
I am going to yank this from my opponent. I'm going to snatch it. Quicker than what you ever seen in your life, boy.
Okay. Well, now we're going to have a team four-way stop.
Hey, it's me, your friend. What you doing over here? It's me, it's John Travolta. I've been for the four-way stops over here.
So, Mr. Travolta, are you a master debater also?
Hey, watch the hair. Of course, I'm a master debater. I'm a master of everything. I'm John Travolta. Have you heard of Idina Menzel? I gave her a name. Hey, Sandy.
Sandy. Okay.
Well, you just watch the hair.
So,
hey, would you mind not shooting thermonuclear weapons at Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy ain't gonna shoot no nuclear weapon.
That's
Ain't
from the
got no
movie
nuclear
Broken Arrow that I starred in. John Travolta.
Okay.
It was wow.
Okay.
You remember the
All
movie
right.
Michael? Eddie Murphy? Remember that movie I played an angel?
I do, and you smell like cookies.
I said, you got to learn to laugh. It's the way to true love. John
I'm hoping
Travolta
you
over
smell
here.
like waffles.
So I think four-way stops are the best. They're the bee's knees.
Are you going to give an example of why four-way stops are
Four-way
better than
stops
roundabouts?
Are predictable compared to traffic signals. They provide calming benefits. They're more cost-effective than an active traffic signal. And they minimize your worst-case delay.
Well,
Well-
Mr. Murphy, do you have a response?
I sure do. Let me tell you something. Roundabouts were first developed from a circular junction intersection, much like the Place de l'Etoile in Arc de Triomphe in Paris. The first modern version of the roundabout was opened in 1899 in Germany. So what you think about that, Mr.
But I go in a roundabout and I'm like, oh, whoa, I'm going all around Sandy.
You got to know when to get on, and you got to know when to get off.
I go circles and circles and telling you something that's really outrageous. I'm going to tell you the truth. I played Governor Jack Stanton in primary colors.
If you want to be like Chevy Chase in European Vacation, and you keep going around the roundabout, and you're telling your kids, look, kids, there's Big Ben. Look, kids, there's Parliament. Look, kids, there's Big Ben. And he just kept going around and around and around because he don't know how to use the roundabout. It's simple. You get on the roundabout, you get over to where you're going to get off, and you get off the roundabout.
But you're going around in a circle, like, whoa, Priest Lightning.
Got me going in circles. Yeah, going round and round. Yeah. Let it Buffett.
Hey, so who won the debate over here?
I'm gonna have to give it to Mr. Murphy. Mr. Murphy.
Oh no, Sandy!
Wow! In the morning, I'm making waffles.
Well, that's foreshadowing over here. I'm a greaser. Remember me, John Travolta?
Hey, John Travolta, I got a good idea. How
We should
about
make
you
a
and me
movie.
Make a movie. That's what I'm talking about, John Travolta.
Yeah, we should make
about-
Grease 3. And you can play
I
the
want
only black guy in town.
I want to make Face Off 2.
Oh,
I'm gonna take your white face and put it on my black body, and I'm gonna take my black face and put it on your white body, and let's see if people will notice the difference.
I had a dream like that. Sandy. It was Grease Lightning everywhere. Oh,
We got to fix your hair though.
I gotta
You
go.
lost the hair, John Travolta.
John Travolta's gotta go. Sandy.
All right,
That's it.
John. I had your people call my people.
Alan, end the segment.
Oh, that's right.
We're waiting on you. We'll edit it, but end the segment.
Well, that's it for Celebrity Master Debate featuring Eddie Murphy and John Travolta. Please be with us next time when whoever shows up, shows up.
It's Gary Busey.
Oh, no. Gary Busey versus Elon Musk. Debate which do they debate? It have to be something ridiculous. That's the only thing. So thank you for listening, Alan. Thank you for hosting the debate for us, Alan. We're trying to keep it classy around here, Fred.
Trying to keep
Growing the show up.
upper class, upper echelon.
We are. We really are. Speaking of that, farts. I don't know. Fart, just farts. Just farts the show.
Fart bubbles.
Actually,
fart
that would have been a
bubbles.
better debate. Bring him back.
I don't know if we can do that anymore. For the fart debate, we'll get Gary
fart
Busey
debate.
for the fart
Loud versus silent.
debate. Silent's better.
No, I like loud ones.
Loud's when you're by yourself. Loud ones are good.
I like to rip a juicy fart now and then.
Well, it's fun sometimes.
Gary Busey.
See, that's what I'm afraid of. See, I would like to fart better when I'm like, by yourself. Of course, that's where you can fart the best. You can just let it rip.
Yeah,
it creeps me out. Again, that's the reason I don't want this doll, though, is because I'm afraid if I do fart, the doll's gonna be like, "What?" It'll creep me out, man. I'm telling you, can't trust them.
Yeah, the best ones are when you're at the gas station and it's full and you're peeing. Yeah. It's like, rah, yeah.
I like crop dusting people.
That's what I'm saying. Like the silent, and then you just like you walk down the aisle and you drop it off.
Yeah.
And you go up the next aisle smiling because you're like, they don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking liar.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was me.
Jim Carrey all over again.
Oh. So we went and saw Sonic.
Did you? What'd you think of Sonic?
It was pretty good, man. It was pretty good.
Yeah, better than did he get smushed and become?
There's going to be a third one. There's going to be a third one. Yeah. Say what?
Is it Danny DeVito or is it?
I was gonna say we talked about it.
Yeah, they haven't said anything. They didn't show. They just showed like the next villain.
Okay.
Yeah, they showed the next villain. Like
who's the next villain gonna be? Dr. Robotnik was the guy.
Nah, it's Shadow.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and give it away. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Fred.
You kept asking. I was trying not to. And then
you were not trying not to. You were just keeping on.
I said I could have been like they showed Shadow. You know what I mean?
That's what you did.
No, I didn't. I said they showed the next villain.
That's exactly what you did.
Who could that be?
Yeah, you could have been like, well, I don't know.
Spoiler alert.
You need to watch
I'll
it.
edit it out.
That's what you should have done. No.
Yeah, you should have been like, give the movie theater your money, bitch.
That's right.
That's
money out of your pocket.
You can't learn about that.
I can't be dropping fucking spoilers, man.
I know, you can't. We can't afford it.
I got fucking popcorn spilled all down my jacket, the back of my jacket. Like the dude behind me, like fucking dumped on me. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Oh no!
Yeah,
he was excited about the movie.
I don't know.
Like Sonic said something funny.
This was a huge man. Like he brought his woman on a date to see Sonic 2. I mean, he's sitting behind me. Jim Cleary. He's funny as hell, man. I was like, he's just
Southern guy, Southern gentleman.
Nah, he's black, but he was like more like
I'm just checking.
Okay, funny motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's why when he dropped the popcorn, you were like, oh, thank you, sir.
I was like, God,
I'll take it.
Oh man, he's like, my bad, man, my bad. I was like, yeah, it's okay. And I started like
free popcorn for me. Yeah, like free popcorn for me. It's the least you can do now.
And when I got up, like the dude that was sitting behind me, he's like, "Hey man, you still got some in your jacket?" I was like, "Oh man."
Right,
he's like, "No, in your hood." I was like, "Oh shit."
You're like, "I'm saving those for later."
Yeah,
saving those for the drive home.
That's like the first time I ever got dumped on, man. Like that's
really.
I'm glad I was just better than being soda.
Yeah, that is good because that's wet.
That's wet.
I always feel bad when I see people get like soda spilled on them, or like at the bar when you used to work at the bar. The waitress spilled a drink on somebody. Man, I always felt bad because it's like that ruined your whole night.
Dude, back in the day, I used to walk to the mall because I only live like 2 miles from it. Like Friday nights, and you walk to the mall, and I was fucking walking down the road going to the mall. Man, I was fresh too, man. And like some jackass comes down the road and throws a whole like big gulp right at my chest.
Oh no!
I was like, just kept going. I was like, motherfucker! I was so goddamn mad, dude. Like fucking orange soda all over my shit, man.
Oh, orange soda too.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, sticky.
Like he got me good. He aimed at me and everything. It be square in the fucking chest, dude.
That's not the first time.
They used to have crab stands, and they had all these crab setups on it. Every day when I come home from school, I would hit that crab stand. And there'd be crabs all over the car and shit when I come home. I'm like, Ma, I got you some crabs. Every day, man.
Those crabs.
This is like an 80s fucking. You hit the crabs like blowing up.
And the crabs just were like crawling around on it, like SpongeBob or something.
And the guy was standing in front of the crab stand and be like, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna hit you. You get out of the way, man.
I gotta get it. He had two of them hanging from the antenna like little flags.
The beater hit the wipers and the crab be like,
We need to have like that's what we need to do. And actually, that is a segment we're probably going to do. I think we're going to try and do an in-depth conversation with the Black Lincoln Collective. Not tonight.
Trying to make me tell on myself.
No. I want to do because I think Alan always has these interesting stories, man. And like, but he doesn't open up until like show's almost over, so he can't ever be like, tell me more about suspected triple homicide, like. So how many counterfeit bills did you circulate?
that stuff.
Walter White,
yeah.
We don't have to talk about
yeah,
it. I'm just kidding.
I was king of petty crimes too, man.
Sure.
Like, I didn't want to do nothing big. I just wanted.
I got caught shoplifting when I was like 12.
I just thought it was
turned
funny,
me off.
It was just funny because I would see him in the morning. He'd be setting up his craft stand, and I passed by it, and I'd be like, "Dude, you are my bitch."
Yeah.
And he'd see the red because we had a red Dodge. I think it was a Duster, like a 73 Dodge Duster with a metal bumper. And he see this, man. He'd be like, just standing in front of it. And the avocado man. I do that to the avocado man. He had avocado set up. I just hit him too, man. Just keep on going.
That's fucked up, Alan.
Alan, dude, I'm telling you, you want to delve in there, don't you?
He's like Starsky and Hutch over here.
The worst thing they did was give me a license. That was the worst thing they ever did.
Telling you, dude.
Oh my god. I'd love to see that. This fucking avocados just flying over there.
Avocado, man. It was the crab. The crab guy was the best because he really got into it, man. He'd be like, you can see him just shaking.
Nemesis.
He'd be so mad. Man.
So mad.
Poor crab man.
Damn, crab man.
Dude, doesn't have anything to do with that, but I rewatched a Black Lincoln Collective movie recommendation of the week. Have you? And I know you watched this movie before, but I haven't watched it in a long time. It was it Daddy's Boy or whatever? No, it was Daddy's Boy with Adam Sandler. Was it?
Yeah, Daddy's Boy. Yeah.
No, that's my boy.
That's my boy.
Yeah,
that's my boy. Yeah.
That movie's hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny.
Like that's not. I remember watching that and being like, it's all right.
Yeah,
at the time, but like rewatching it, I watched it the other day because I was just bored. It was on Netflix, and I was just like, "Oh my god, it was hilarious, dude! So funny." Probably one of my favorite Adam Sandler movies now.
Really,
which is saying a lot because I loved me some Adam Sandler back.
Right.
I mean, there's so many good movies.
Judd Apatow did that movie, right?
Did he? I don't know.
Yeah,
Probably.
I think so because
I can see that being him. That's his
wife and his girls. They're always like in his movies, and
Sean Anders was the director.
Oh, okay.
I don't see Judd Apatow, but it doesn't matter. It's still a good movie. I was watching. They were talking about Star Wars: Phantom Menace. Remember when the trailer came out and he came out like with certain movies? One of the movies was The Water Boy. Like Adam Sandler, which is one of the funniest movies of all time.
Right.
And like they were talking about how like, the Water Boys numbers were inflated because a lot of people just went for the Phantom Menace trailer and then left before the movie started. And I was like, dude, no, we didn't. Like, like I wasn't gonna pay $7. Now, like if it was like Love Interrupted or whatever, I'd have been like, all right, adios. Gotta go. Sorry, don't give a shit. But I was like, nah, dude, we went and saw The Water Boy. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, that was funny, man.
It's a great movie.
For a preview.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I do remember like going, sometimes you go to a movie like back when movies weren't like $10 or $11 when you were like, all right, $3 or whatever. You'd go for the preview and then you'd come out and be like, hey, I gotta go. I got beeped, paged or whatever. Like, cause back in the day. Yeah. And like can I get my money back? And they'd be like, yeah, here's your $3 or whatever.
Yeah.
And you're like, I got to do what I got to do. And they still do that, by the way. If you can't make the movie. Went to the movie with Jack the other day and it was a little too loud for him. And so he was like, dude, I can't. He's like, it's hurting my head. And I was like, okay, well.
Because remember that time when we went to which movie was it that, and Shayna had labor pains?
Star Wars.
Star Wars, yeah. She had labor pains. Like, it just started. It was like Lucasfilm, and she's like, "Oh."
She's like, "Oh my god, we gotta go to the hospital." Because I'm like, "Can we like wait a little bit?" And she's like, "No." And I was like, "Son of a bitch."
Yeah.
Like that's what I realized. Like, oh yeah, it's a baby. It's not like you can joke around with it. You know what I mean?
The second we went to watch another movie,
and same thing happened. She like, the Star Wars movies have been cursed. I don't have good luck with movies, man, lately.
And poker.
I haven't played that in a long time either. So join us, tweet the show. We'll let you in on a Blackling Collective card game. We play on what is that card? That app, the one Poker Stars,
like Poker Star
World Series of Poker. We'll go to the Black Lightning Collective table at the World Series of Poker. We're going to play for high stakes. Tens of millions of dollars.
$50 million buy-in.
Lose against a blind man.
Yeah, we guarantee. I did lose against the blind man in Las Vegas. Thank you very much.
He lost against a blind man.
And he took all my money because he was blind.
He did.
Son of a gun. He was a big dude. He might have been that same dude that spilled popcorn on you because he was a big gentleman.
Dude. I remember I saw Parker sit next to that blind dude. I was like,
and he was just like blind. And it was just like his wife would tell him his cards. And he'd be like, just give me your money, Sears. I have daredevil senses.
Yeah, because how do you can't bluff? That guy doesn't bluff, does he?
He didn't bluff, but he would just immediately be like, fold, I'm out. And then he was out. And then I'm like, you know what? He's a genius because he never sees what comes out afterwards because his wife wouldn't talk to him. Once he folded, it was just like, all right, don't say anything. I'll get cards again.
Right.
And so, but, I mean, he could hear everybody talking and raising and stuff, but like, I think he could hear. I guess he could hear. But like, dude, he would, and I'm like, dude, he's got it right. Like, he doesn't have to live with that regret. That, like, oh, it could have been that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, go props to the blind man.
I would have had trips. You know what I'm saying?
Props to the blind man that kicked my ass. And wherever we are. Tonight's show is brought to you by you, blind man. Blind man, old blind man. Yeah. No, that was when we went to that weird place that was like an all-inclusive casino hotel. Like, what was the name of that place? It was like off from everything else.
Oh yeah, what was it?
Was that
I dropped you guys off?
Street? Was that
no at the no? Remember that was at like off site, like away from the strip.
Oh, the first one we went to.
Yeah. I don't remember.
No. It was the old
spa and everything.
Yeah. It was the old timey casino. Yeah. It was like way off. Yeah. Golden bucket or something. You know what I mean?
Golden bucket. Come on down to the golden bucket. Get that steak.
We got the loosest slots in all of Vegas.
Yeah. Guaranteed. Loosest stretch.
We got the greasiest steak buffet.
Yeah, greasiest buffet you ever done seen. Come on down and get a cowboy hat full of onion rings. The Golden Bucket Casino Spa and Hotel. We'll use the grease from our burgers. Put it on your face.
Yeah.
Bring the kiddies down. We'll give you $50,000 stake in our next poker tournament. Hold on to them kids as collateral.
We'll watch the kids all day for free in a locked room with nothing to do. Who cares?
Yeah, that place was way out there. Yeah.
It was out there. Place to be, though.
Yeah.
So, look for the show to follow Landon James out to Las Vegas. Hopefully.
So, North Carolina's got a poker, not a poker room. Yeah, of course they've got a poker room, but they got a sports books room.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, like it's huge, like just like the one in Vegas, man.
Really? In Cherokee or that one in Kings Mountain?
Yeah, the one in Cherokee. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that one in Vegas was nice. Them couches. Ooh,
yeah. Right. Well, they don't want you to leave.
Yeah, no,
they don't want you to leave. So
that's why I said they put money. They put money into that sports bet.
That's good.
That was when the Final Four. I wasn't Final Four when I was up there. It was Sweet 16 or something like that. And who was the Cinderella team this year?
Oh, I can't think of that. Long Beach State. No, it wasn't. It was like,
it was one of those.
It was in New Jersey. I know they were in New Jersey.
Yeah, it was one of those big upsets, and like the people were like crying. Like, they lost so much money on that, dude. That's ridiculous.
Damn.
So
all that depression.
I can't think of. I don't know what else.
Yeah, we got the. I want to say
St. Peter.
FU to
The Peacocks of St. Peter.
Yeah, I want to say
Alan's going for the FU.
Yeah, FU to, and Parker's already done this a couple episodes back, but I'm gonna redo it.
Okay.
To FedEx.
FU. Oh yeah, dude. F them. Enemy of the show.
Yes. Every time I get something on FedEx.
What did you not get this time? Exactly.
What was it? I ordered some shit from Walmart, and it was supposed to be here in the morning. Dude, it still hasn't gotten here. And it was on Saturday.
Never showed up.
I
had a dream that I ordered something and immediately went to the door and it was there. And I was like, in the dream, I was like, this is the most amazing day of my life. And I was in the dream. And then I woke up and I was like, what the hell was that even about? Like, I didn't order anything. Damn it.
Nah,
but like, that would be like the coolest thing that would happen.
Man.
Well, F them. F them.
Yes.
Yeah. I say, who's my fuck you to this week? I don't know. F you to sports. F you to the Cleveland Generals or whatever your name is. Cleveland Commanders.
The Guardians.
Cleveland Guardians. You suck. Why'd you make me think a new name? Just like next year when it is the Washington whatever Commanders or Generals or whatever. It's gonna mess me up.
And I want to give props to God because the weather has been awesome.
Yeah, it really has.
Love that.
Really nice. I want to say thank you to Gilbert Godfrey for all the laughs.
Sure.
Yes. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you to the Grammy Academy as well. That's my thank you. The CMTs. Who's your FU, Fred? You got one this week? You don't have to have one.
I'm gonna say I don't have an FU this week.
Go F yourself,
week.
Fred.
Good week.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. We'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Same black time, same black channel. What you got? Bye bye. Squish your head. Cut it. Say bye to Fred. You didn't say bye.
Bye.
Are laughing. And we are very good friends. Good buddies, sharing a special moment.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the med side.
Oh, what a day. What a day.
Well, that's all, folks.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Goddamn hit. Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
As you know, I'm a man of special needs.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
This conversation can